Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.71, I do believe. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit confused here because I have just downloaded 0.73, but I am going to be making one more episode in 0.71, and then I will show the beginnings of the character creation, or at least one particular part, because I went through it. I created a test character just to make sure everything was okay with my recording software and so forth, and there is a very nice surprise towards the end of the character creation, and I will be showing you that in the next episode. So, without further ado, let us concentrate on 0.71. I will be attempting to export my character once again. If it does not work, then I will do my very best to get back to the exact same progress that we have so far achieved. And so, as you see, we have the village of Skill Brigands, and it is being attacked by 18 slave prisoners, apparently. So, let us attack the bandits without further ado, and we'll see what we can do. Now, the one thing I would love to be able to do is steal some cattle from another village, and then we should, in theory, be able to earn enough money to hopefully sustain our units, because right now, we are having a great deal of difficulty sustaining our wages right now because, well, I actually have no idea why. I think it might be because we have cavalry units, and generally they're a little bit more expensive. Are they not, in terms of wages? Maybe not. I do not know at the moment, but right now I am... Oh, I'm actually running in by myself. That would be a good idea to change, wouldn't it? Yes, I think the main reason I was running in by myself is because usually every mod has the AI on auto charge, but at least we get a chance to do a little bit of infantry combat as well. I always like that, and we get a chance to level to 6, which is great. Take this, human scum! We are technically a dwarf, so we would not like humans very much, I don't believe. There we go, another 45 damage there, very nice indeed. And wait a minute, there's actually someone around here. Ah, he's trying to be a little bit careful by putting himself against the table there, but that will not save you. That will not save him. That is for sure. So, wait a minute, where is he? Ah, there they are. Okay, so we have a crossbow. I really am not sure whether I should use this. Oh, that actually would have hit if my cavalryman over there would have missed the kill or something along those lines, but there we go. 40! What? Wow, we actually gained 40 renown from that? I need to remember to do this more often. Okay, so yes, let's just improve our relations with these guys, and we'll get another 6 units. As you can see, I was running around this area here trying to recruit as many units as we can. And, ooh, some Bluewood Rangers with some incredibly... Oh, no. With some incredibly good Elvery units. But yes, the reason I say no about that is because I know how difficult these guys are, and even though we outnumber them so incredibly, I still have a feeling that we will lose. So let's maybe not try to do that just yet, but I would like to level up our agility a little bit, and we will get some inventory management, I do believe, because I am actually quite low in terms of the space that we are able to carry at the moment. So let's see, what do we want to do now? Okay, I think what we want to do is head over to Fountain Hall. We're going to try to sell our prisoners that we gained in the previous episode, if at all possible. Entertainment guildsman. That's not going to be possible, is it? But do these guys sell? Yes! We can sell to the tavern keeper now. Okay, that's good, because I think in previous versions, the tavern keeper would only allow you to sell for, what was it, 50? Yeah, 50 each, I think. And maybe I'm getting that a little bit wrong. Maybe I'm getting confused with another mod, but there it is. We are now able to sell for unique amounts. And as you can see, the female slaves apparently go for a little bit more money than the male slaves. Well, I wonder why that is. Yeah, I don't think I need to wonder about that, do we? No, we probably don't. But there it is. Nevertheless, we are now in a very good spot. And we are going to be heading over to Hawaha, which is the closest... Oh, that was close. The closest village to us. But yes, we almost got beset upon by a couple of Bluewood nobles. That would have been an atrocity. But we actually have... No, I can't do that, can we? No. Wolf Knights, we don't want to take those on just yet. I'd like to level up our units a little bit more before we do something so audacious. But, it was tempting. It was very tempting indeed. So, Now we just need to avoid the Hakon High Inquisitions as well. And I'm actually a little bit worried about stealing cattle from this area because, well, I have no idea how many they're going to have. Ooh, you can steal as many as 8. Okay, that I do believe is going to be fine. Let's do that. Okay, please don't attack me. Oh, you drive away 2? Oh. That's not good enough. We need 6. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Drive the cattle onward. Do they follow me? Yes, they do follow me. That is exactly what we like to do. Okay, so let us do this quest, shall we? Let us do this quest. I think we can probably do this quite easily now. Steal the cattle. Yeah, as many as 8, but we only have 0 in looting. You failed to steal. Ah, you failed to steal any. How dare you? Okay. Come on. Highest looting skill. We only have 0. That's really bad. We drive away 8! Oh my goodness. Okay, that's great. That is excellent. So, drive the cattle onward, and now let us make our way over to Hall's End. Okay, Hall's End. Where is that? There it is. Okay. It's quite far away, and we do need to wait for the cattle to catch up, which is really unfortunate. But we only have about 18 days left, so I think that should be fine. I'm just hopeful that we will not come across any Bluewood nobles, because if they decide to interfere, then we're going to have a great deal of difficulty. But although they are archers, and we might actually even be able to take them on, if I could be so bold as to say that. Maybe we should try. We have some Legion scouts over there, 31 of them, but they do have some mounted Praetorian guards and Praetorian guards, even though they do have some Draharan units, which would be very useful to capture. Should we try? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to save. I never usually save in these situations, but I'm going to save this time around because we have a really nice army, and I don't know, maybe if we fail but we gain a huge amount of levels, I'll be okay. So, let's do it. We fight to protect and preserve the legacy of the old Perisno Empire, the rightful land of the Centurion Octavius. Die, invading scum. Your empire died long ago. Soon you will die with it. Let us hope, anyway. 74 versus 31, and we are in the rain, so that makes our bowmen rather ineffective. That's not too good, because we do have quite a lot of horse archers. Yeah. Needed to be a little bit careful about that spear, that's for sure. Okay, these guys are actually pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. They have a lot of armor on. I can only hope to do a lot of damage to their units so that their horses are a little bit slow. And, oh dear. Okay, let's do it. Charge in, everyone. Ooh, 70 damage to him. That's good. I've weakened him so much now that we should be able to take these guys out without too many difficulties. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Oh no. Okay, we're taking out a couple of them, but do bear in mind that we have some of the most low-level units ever. So I'm a little bit worried, I gotta say. But the numbers are in our favor. So it's a numbers versus quality battle right here, that's for sure. So let's just hope to make it as good as we can. Oh my goodness. Getting stopped there was a terrible idea as well. Let's take him down. There we go. Take out that Praetorian Guard. Exactly what we want to see right there. Oh no, let us protect that fellow. Yes, there we are. And we've advanced to level 7. Very nice indeed. Taking a little bit of damage from this guy. Hopefully we'll be able to take him out. There we go. Okay, we're losing quite a few, but I don't think that really matters too much, because if we're able to rescue those prisoners, and indeed maybe get some prisoners of our own from these guys right here, I think we'll have a really good chance of gaining back so much money that it will make it really worth it. I'm just really sad that most of our units have been taken out so far. As you can see, we've lost 21 units to death, and they've still got 4 units remaining. That is quite impressive. Yes, take him out. Even though my mount took a lot of damage, it is worth it. There we are, take him out as well. Very nice indeed. Okay, so yeah, I actually think that wasn't too bad. So that kind of makes me think that we would have been able to take on the Bluewood nobles. I think we probably would have been able to. But there it is, 22 Oh my. 22 prisoners we have available, and we can also take a lot of Draharan units now as well. I probably won't be using these guys for too long, but I'll put them at the top of our army so that if they do die, then they'll die first, because I'd like to keep as many Falcon units alive as we can. Because we're not a Draharan vassal, are we? We're not working for the Draharans, so I don't think it's really necessary for us to keep these guys alive as much as otherwise would be necessary if we were. So let us level these guys up a little bit, and we'll get a couple more of these as well. Ooh, Perisno Cleric. Hopefully we'll get to see a Perisno Priest eventually as well. And let's take these guys here. Legion Archers? What are better, Legion Archers or Auxiliaries? I actually have no clue. I think probably Legion Archers are better than Auxiliaries, so I'll take those. Wow, we actually have some really nice armor as well. If we hadn't gotten, shall we say, if we hadn't stolen Dahosen's armor, then this would have been a really good option. So yeah, I guess there are other ways to get money, a very nice amount of money as well. So let's level up our agility right here. Let's get a little bit more athletics, a little bit more riding skill, because I do want to eventually be able to ride those really good horses. And now we'll start to level up his strength, hopefully be able to get 18 strength eventually. So let's level up his one-handed a little bit, and his two-handed as well, just in case we get a two-handed sword. Now, we can start to travel downward with our cattle herds here. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is if we come across the Bluewood Nobles, but we are very close to Hall's End right now, so we should be okay. Oh. Oh, as you are traveling, you meet a Knight of the Wolf. His pack has abandoned him, and he wishes to join your party as a straggler. Of course. Join me. There we are, and now we have a Wolf Knight. Goodness me. I was not expecting to get one of those so soon, but that's very, very good. I like it. So there is our cattle herd, and I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to make it there. Come on. We're very close to completion, and there's some Perisno Pilgrims right there. Okay. There we go. We actually did a cattle quest, everyone. Can you believe it? No, I cannot either. So, let us speak to the village elder. My good sir, our village is grateful for your help. Thanks to the 6 heads of cattle you have brought, we can now raise our own herd. And, yes, there we are. We now have 6 relation with these guys, and we can recruit from them again. A very nice thing to do indeed. So, we do still have 2 cattle following us, and I actually think... I'll just bring the herd to a stop. I was going to think about slaughtering them, but I really did not want to do that. But yeah, it does give us a lot of food, and we have, well, only 2 days left on our food, but I think we'll be okay. I think that should be fine. We just need to recruit a couple more units, and also find a slave trader, as we have quite a few rather good ones, I do believe. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to find a slave trader anymore. We just need to go to, whoa, yeah. We just need to go to the town. Oh, these guys are actually still following us. Bluewood Rangers. Wait a minute. They have some really good prisoners right there. Elvery Duskfall Riders? Elvery High Elf Sentinels? Shadow Riders? I am really tempted. I gotta say, I am extremely tempted. But if those Legion guys are anything to go by, I think we'll probably lose if we so desire to attack those guys, which would probably be a mistake. So... yeah, I think I'll leave it for now, but who knows? Maybe we'll have something else in mind soon enough. 3,500! Very nice. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we want to see. And now this guy I do believe is a companion, but I don't believe I have enough money for him, so I will be leaving him alone for now. We have 5,000 just about. I will be selling... no, I actually won't be selling that, because we're going to give that to Dahosen in just a second. There we go. Okay, so let's give that to Dahosen because he is wearing some pretty terrible gear. There we are. He's already been upgraded rather considerably, which is great. So, what else do we want to do here? Well, we want to level up these guys. There we go. Okay, so that is fine. And now what we want to do is participate in the tournament, I do believe. So, let us join the tournament, place a bet on ourselves. We have enough money to be able to bet, so I think we'll take good use of that. And let's try... I was going to hope for a couch there, but it was a little bit too soon for me to get a good angle on things. So let's try to walk around a little bit. and we'll see what we can do here. Now, is this guy... No, this guy isn't a part of our team, but this guy is. There we are, 79 damage with 16 polearm proficiency. Wow, okay. I impressed myself a little bit there. Okay, yeah, I wasn't couching it right then because, well, I imagined I'd actually be able to do a little bit more, but it appears that the lances are actually very difficult to handle now. And we have another one. Oh. The game knows I am not good with lances, apparently. Okay, come on, let's do this. Oh yeah, Spearmaster Hale. Whoa, okay, we took out a named unit. He's not going to be very happy with us. If he makes it to the next round, that is. Oh yeah, very nice. We're actually doing a really good job at couching for some reason. Maybe it's because we're actually in first person this time around. Okay, come on. Oh, that's actually one of ours. Okay, so we're blue. That's good to know. We do appear to be winning again, which is very nice. Oh, there we are. I believe that is victory. Oh no, there is one more left, and I don't have a secondary weapon, so I might have to pick up that practice sword. Yes, there we are. Thank you very... Oh. Ah, yeah. Thank you very much, and then the fight ends. Oh, we do actually have a sword this time. Great. Ooh, 47 damage. Excellent, excellent. Ooh, very nice. 13 damage to him, and a lot to his mount. Take him out. Okay, I'm actually doing a lot better than I imagined. I have no idea why, but yeah, no, wait. Let me not jinx myself, shall I? Because I have a feeling that as soon as I say something along those lines, they're going to give me a crossbow, or they're going to give me throwing weapons. So let's try to be a little bit more moderate about our chances right here. Yes, there we are. Thank you very much, Sellsword, for the assist. And there we go. 2 teams with 2 fighters each, and we have a lance once again. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, he was a little bit hidden behind there, and I actually hit the lance on the environment. That's not too good. Okay. Okay, now, I believe we're fighting this guy. Yes, we are. Field Marshal Gunnar. We took him out, and our Sword Sister was taken out by regular fighters, so now we need to do our very best at taking out this guy. Ooh, close. Close. I'm aiming for his horse at the moment, although maybe that's not a good idea. Okay. Oh my goodness, no, it's going to be too difficult. Okay, I think I probably need to navigate over to our fallen comrade over here, and potentially... Oh, they've got a lance and throwing javelins, and he just did 43 damage to me. I think this might be the end. I think this might be the end. Yeah, as you can probably see, he's just going to be quite an irritating fellow by going round in circles. Okay, come on, let's do this. Okay, 32 damage, a little bit better. I'm not doing the couching here because I have a feeling that I'm not going to be that accurate to do it. As you can see, it's really quite a weird angle. Maybe I should just use the javelins, but even then, I don't think that's going to really help us. Oh! Ah! Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, not gonna happen. Maybe I should have taken advantage of him getting stuck right there. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, so next time he gets stuck, I'm gonna try a little bit better. Oh, here we go. There we go. We took out his horse. Okay, that's fine. That is really quite fine, because now what we can do is we can get a lot more speed. And take him out. There you go. Very nice. I actually thought I was gonna die there. Wow. Okay, I'm surprising myself rather considerably in this particular episode. 2 teams with 2 fighters each. And we have a sword. It is a 2-handed sword, however, so I'm a little bit worried. But we just did a lot of damage. And we killed one of them. Okay. Don't need to worry then, apparently. Not at all. And we just took out her horse and everything. Okay, this is where I actually die, because if you know me, then the 2-handed NPCs that appear to be in these tournaments, they have a really good accuracy with the thrusting. Yep. Like that. Yeah, okay. Come on, Sword Sister, I need you to actually kill this, because I think I might actually die if I head in once again. So... maybe? Ooh, that was close. Did you see that? She was raring to go there. She was really just about to kill us. So, this is the final round. 2 teams with 1 fighter each, and I am given a 2-handed sword against a fellow with a shield. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Okay. Okay, come on, do damage to the horse. Do damage to the horse. There we are. Okay, this is good. We have the advantage. We have the advantage. Let's make good use of it, shall we? Okay. There we go. Wow. That was it. And we actually did a tournament for once. Who would have thought it? So, 4,000. 4,000 orums and a lot of renown. And our relation with Fountain Hall has increased. Goodness me, I never thought I'd be able to do that. Wow. Just shows that you can actually surprise yourself when you least expect it. I like it. So, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here from that most successful tournament, and then we will potentially be heading off to take out one of those Bluewood Noble groups because they have a huge amount of prisoners, and I would quite like to acquire those and hopefully take some of the Bluewood Nobles prisoner as well because they sell for, no doubt, a very tidy profit. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.